YouTube Nation, what's going on? It's Matt Kennedy here. Today we're going to do winners and losers of the NFL draft based on my analysis here. Obviously, I'm a little bit biased being a Browns fan. You better believe the Browns are going to be a winner at Gregory Newsome at 26. But also, I'm not going to be biased, even though I hate the Steelers. I think they also got a really big W with Najee Harris. It's a running back. Running backs aren't really valued in the NFL as much. You only see top 10 picks like Saquon Barkley, Leonard Fournette, Ezekiel Elliott. Najee Harris is not really a generational talent like Saquon Barkley and possibly someone like Fournette, they thought. But he's still really good. I'm sure they're going to enjoy him. They do need an O-line to back him up, with no Villanueva and no Marquise Pouncey, but, that's just me. And even for the run game, you got to have good pass protection against Myles Garrett and Jadeveon Clowney. So we're going to go in depth here. I sadly did fall asleep during the draft. I probably had, probably one of the top 5 worst 24 hours of my life. That COVID-19 shot, the second shot really got me weak. It wasn't just a headache. It really affects your whole body. My whole body was just aching. It was weak. It was just overall a bad 24 hours. It wasn't just a normal day. It was also my first day of official summer. I'm still here in my college dorm, but I'm done with my final exams. So in essence, like I said, I'm just fatigued from A, the vaccine, and B, exams. It's just I'm not gonna say it was the worst week ever, but when you add the exam week with the COVID-19 shot, it definitely was a huge week to get done. Even though I'm sad that it was a bad day and a bad week, it's over. So really, I'm happy it was worth it because now the shot's in me and stuff, and now I should be good to go. It does not go into effect though 3 weeks till now. So overall, the winners losers, obviously Jaguars winner. It was an easy pick. I'm a believer of Zach Wilson. I'm saying Jets are a winner. I honestly think that, he's not going to be prepped for success because the Jets don't have that much talent around him. But I really think, and I saw Mel Kiper say he doesn't believe the Patrick Mahomes comparison. I do. I think Zach Wilson may not be Mahomes, but he has the arm strength of Mahomes, running side to side and just flicking that wrist. That's what I believe in with Zach Wilson. Trey Lance overall, dude, I'm going to go ahead and say neutral. And the reason why is if he ends up being good, then it was worth it. If, average, not going to cut it. He needs to be good. You gave up your future for this guy. You gave up, a first rounder, I believe, for, subsequent years or whatever. You gave up a lot of stuff. They need to go ahead and have Trey Lance be a star. And if he's not, well, you just gave up your future for nothing. Kyle Pitts, number 4. I'm going to go for the record here and say a loss. I don't care, Atlanta. You have no defense. You literally, I don't effing care, dude. You got to stop Tom Brady, Chris Godwin, Mike Evans. Trade down and take a corner. I mean, if you got no trade offers, I get it. But trade down to 6 or 7 and take a corner. Trade down to 9 and take a corner. It's retained. You're going to get more value. I mean, there's no way. So Atlanta is so awkward. You can't say they're a win-now team, even though they are. Like, a win-now team is the Buccaneers. Or, last year was the Saints. Last year was the Packers. Like, you look at a future team, like Cleveland, Washington football team, all youth, right? You then go to the Falcons. I don't see that youth. I don't see an upcoming team. Kyle Pitts is the best available. I don't fucking care. Yeah, it's a hot take, but you know what? Look at last year, the Cowboys. They drafted CeeDee Lamb. They have no defense. And look where that got them. So you know what, Atlanta? Your defense sucked last year. Have fun watching your defense suck again. And don't tell me you're going to outscore all your opponents because last year, you literally had Calvin Ridley, Todd Gurley, Julio Jones, and even Hayden Hurst is I would say average tight end. Trust me, it's not going to help you. You had Hayden Hurst. Work from there. Bengals? Sure took so well, dude. I mean, you guys got to guard Clowney. You got to guard Garrett. That's your problem. I mean, you guys literally have, Tyler Boyd, T. Higgins, and Jamar Chase, but I mean, I don't know about your offensive line. I mean, is Burrow going to be sacked every play? Aren't wide receivers more replaceable? I mean, I get that he's reuniting with Joe Burrow, but it's like, I'm going to say neutral. I would say it's better than Kyle Pitts, but just because of the connection that Joe Burrow and him have, and because he's the best, thank God they didn't pick Waddle or Smith. I think Chase is the best too. Number 6, Jalen Waddle. Dude, I'm gonna say a loss. No, I'm gonna say middle. You gotta take Sewell. Their offensive line is one of the worst in the league. Miami has no offensive line. Yeah, I agree with Waddle. Yeah, people do say he could be the best in the draft. I say it's Chase, but where I'm getting at is just like, dude, you need to protect Tua. He was getting sacked almost every play. Does anyone even finally the Lions know what they're doing? W. It took Sewell. Good job. I mean, to be fair, he dropped. It was kind of an easy pick. I mean, the only L with the Lions is they're protecting Jared Goff, his ass, and they still have no receivers, but J.C. Horn, honestly, I'm going to go ahead and say a W just because I feel like Carolina, they're a hot mess right now. They need a lot of stuff. But I really love the decision to go with defense there. Good job. Number 9, Surtain, W. I think that they need to replace A.J. Boye. And it's just like, now that they have Teddy Bridgewater, they have Cortland Sutton, Jerry Jeudy. They still have Lindsey and Gordon. Your offense is fine. At Atlanta. Good job there taking Patrick Surtain. Number 10, the trade up for Devonta Smith. I mean, I would say it's a W. But you did lose a 3rd-round pick for it. I mean, a 3rd-round pick's more valuable than you think in the NFL. In Madden, it's not valuable, but in real life, a 3rd-round pick, a top 3-round pick is actually pretty valuable, especially with how deep this class is. Devonta Smith, I would say he's very skinny, John Ross vibes. I think all speed, no substance. You're not going to see him do what Jamar Chase and Waddle can do. However, prove me wrong. I'm going to still give you guys a W because you need receivers. So I know there's a lot of Eagles fans in my channel, so I'm going to say W. But I still think that Devonta Smith has more of a ceiling than Chase and Waddle do. Prove me wrong. Number 11, Justin Fields. I would say W. I think the Bears need a quarterback because Andy Dalton ain't going to be it. The fact that you got one of the best recruits and the best graded quarterbacks from college at number 11 is phenomenal. Number 12, Micah Parsons. I would say W. They trade down to get a top defensive player. If not the best defensive player overall. It's just corners are more valuable. Hence, Surtain and Horn going first. I think Micah Parsons is a W. Congratulations. The San Diego Chargers, or Los Angeles Chargers. I would say huge W. You're trying to protect your French quarterback, Justin Herbert. Slater is arguably the best, if not second, tackle in this class. I would say Sewell, or how you pronounce it, Sui. So Slater, huge W. You guys got what you wanted, and you got number 13. Number 14, Elijah Vera Tucker. I would say A. W. You guys drafted a young quarterback, Zach Wilson. How about we compliment him with a good tackle? Excellent work. Mac Jones, huge W. You guys now get a quarterback to pair with some good receivers, and it's just like, I'm proud of you. Mac Jones, I'm sure that Bill Belichick will work with him, and make him a pocket quarterback. And, yeah, he's not mobile. But was Tom Brady mobile? He was mobile in the pocket. That's what Mac Jones can become, using his brain, right? Zaven Collins, outside linebacker, Tulsa. I mean, it's what Arizona needed. So, in all reality, huge W. I definitely agree with the defensive decision. You have A.J. Green, you have Kyler Murray, you have the Hopkins. That's good enough to work with. Let's get that defense up there now because obviously you lost Patrick Peterson. I would have maybe said corner, but I don't really think that it would have been a reach to take Farley at 16. And here comes the worst pick of the draft. I can't say it enough. Number 17, Alex Leatherwood. I should end the video right now, dude. Literally, you need defense. This is so cringe. You have to stop one of the best offenses in the league, in the Chiefs. Your O-line did lose Hudson, but it's just like, I don't care. It's not like you have a young quarterback to protect. Carr now is what, 8 years in the league, 7 years in the league already? I'm telling you, dude, that was a reach. They needed to take defense, one of the worst defenses in the league. Jalen Phillips, Miami, one of the better DNs in the league. I like it. That was more of a best player overall. Miami, not really the biggest fan of Jalen Waddle, but again, if it wasn't for offensive line, wide receiver would be my next one. So, because you can't have Devontae Parker the whole game. So now they have Parker and Jalen Phillips. Nice work. Jamin Davis. W. It was a team need. The linebackers are pretty scarce. Kerrigan's getting old. Really good job. I feel like you guys did need a quarterback, but there were no quarterbacks to be taken. It would be a reach. So wait till round 2 and 3 for a quarterback. Number 20, we have Kadarius Toney. It was a trade too, so they traded up for it. I'm gonna say a loss there. Pay, defensive end. People say he's one of the best DNs in this class. From Michigan, him and Phillips. I would say W for the Colts. Excellent work. Especially for pick 21. Pick 21, he was still there, and he's a top end. W. Caleb Farley, W. The Titans have one of the worst secondaries last year, even though they had Kevin Byard. I'm really proud of them for getting what they need. Darisaw, I mean, he's still a top tackle in this class. I'm going to say W. You have Cousins, you have Cook, you have Thielen, you have Jefferson. How about we, protect that line? So, it's kind of like the middle of nowhere. It's like Minnesota. They really had a bad defense last year. That's why I'm saying but the tackle will help their offense tremendously. Najee Harris, I would definitely say W. They had no run game last year. If Najee Harris can't fix their run game, then in all reality, it's going to be a bad year for Pittsburgh. Travis Etienne, I'm going to say F. I don't care what anyone says. You have James Robinson, the guy's a playmaker. The guy gave his heart, soul out there, and you're going to replace him? Maybe you want to do a Kareem Hunt, Nick Chubb. Maybe you want to do a James White, a Sony Michel thing. Maybe you want to do, a dual threat halfback system. But there's still some good players on the board. There's still some other players defensively on the board. Maybe get Rashad Bateman and help out, Trevor Lawrence. I would say that would be better than a backup halfback. I know that they do have, DJ Chark and Vizca Chenault, but do what Bengals did and get 3 receivers. Tyler Boyd, T. Higgins, and of course, Jamar Chase. Greg Newsome, I'm really excited. The Cleveland Browns, we need to pair up with Denzel Ward. He is short. He is about 5'10", I think. I'm not sure how tall he is, but he's 6 foot, even better. So he is 6 foot. That's not bad. I am honestly really excited. A great coverage corner. Him and Denzel Ward could be scary. You have Grant Delpit and John Johnson. We go from one of the worst secondaries, 23rd overall, now to maybe one of the top 10. If Grant Delpit and Newsome can do what they're supposed to do. Because we already know John Johnson and Denzel Ward, we already know they're all pro. But Greg Newsome and Delpit, can they become the next Jalen Ramsey or the next, you name it, Jamal Adams? The only other pick I would have been happy with was Christian Barrymore. Him or a corner, even Stokes. Those are the only W's in my opinion, and we got it. Because Greedy Williams is a bust, I think. Rashad Bateman for the Ravens, I would say W. They don't really have that many receivers. Now you have Marquise Brown, and then you have a 6-foot receiver, Rashad Bateman. He's probably a little bit bummed out, though, if he's going to go in a running system. I would still say a W for the system, though. Peyton Turner, I would say W for the Saints. Again, you're getting good value late in the round. I don't really know much about him, so we're going to move on. Eric Stokes, corner. They gave him a 76 grade, dude. I think it's because, they got to replace Kevin King because of the year he had against Scotty Miller in the conference championship. But I would honestly say, I think they're giving them a loss because they should have took a receiver. They needed offense, to be honest, because Lazard and Scanling suck. That's probably why it was a loss for them. And they already have Jair, and I forget the safety, but he's good too. Gregory Rousseau, I would say W. He's still a top 3 DN in the class, and the Bills definitely needed a pass rush. Jerry Hughes can't do it all. Good work. Outside linebacker to replace Matthew Judon, nice. Good job, Ravens. I would say W. You did trade for it, though, so you do lose value there. Joe Tyron. I mean, you do have Shaq Barrett. Well, no, did Shaq Barrett re-sign with them? I don't even know anymore, dude. They already have some good linebackers, but if they lost some of their linebackers, W. The Bucks' biggest team need, I don't know, dude. I mean, the Bucks are really good, dude. They're really good. Their offense is really good. Maybe get like an O lineman, but they already have like Tristan Wirfs and stuff. So I don't know, man. The Bucks, maybe the linebacker was the best for them. So give me your best. If I gotta pick right now the top 3 W's, top 3 L's to end the video, I would probably say top 3 W's. I'm going to say Mac Jones because the Patriots got him. It was their pocket quarterback. Belichick loves pocket quarterback, and they didn't even trade up for it. That's one. I'm going to say Dallas because they traded down, got an extra 3rd-round pick, and still got a top defensive player in this class. And they needed defense. And then number 3, I'm going to go ahead and say the Bears. I think the Bears landed Justin Fields. It was very, very, very wonderful that, hopefully he can help out Allen Robinson and Justin Fields can be a playmaker for that team. The defense is good. The Bears defense has a good pass rush. Good secondary. I'm not saying great because, they lost the corner, whatever his name is. I forget his name now. Kyle Fuller. But it's just like W. Other notable mentions, probably the Chargers because they got Slater at 13, which is the 2nd best tackle. Lions, also a notable mention. Top 4 biggest L's. Kyle Pitts. I don't care. Your defense is horrible. You're not going to go in. You can't stop the Bucs if you guys can't get a defense. Number 2 biggest L. Raiders. Dude, your defense sucks, dude. Get a defense, dude. And then number 3, I'm going to go with the Packers. I mean, The Giants was pretty bad, but the Giants did need a receiver. Take Rashad Bateman, dude. Don't take that other fucker. I don't know, man. I mean, I just think overall, man, it's like I hope the Browns do something good this year. I mean, we'll see what happens, honestly, but I'm not gonna be too biased, but I really think that when you add, Greg Newsome and Denzel Ward, if they play like they should, that's really scary because you already know that we have two good safeties, Grant Delpit and John Johnson. I love what Anthony Walker brings in a linebacker core. And then we have Clowney and Garrett for the pass rush. You know the pass rush is going to get home. And then you bring the safeties and the corners. It's pretty scary when you think about it. So, well done, Cleveland. And it is sad to say, but good job for Pittsburgh. And good job for a lot of other fan bases. I am really excited for round 2 and 3. And we'll give our reactions for those as well. Like I said, guys, for all you Madden folks out there, sorry about I have not been streaming in the last 24 hours. I did stream, but it has been pretty rough with that COVID-19 vaccine. It really got me. I would say it conquered me. It was pretty brutal. I'm not gonna say it was like World War II trenches, but it was pretty bad. All right, guys, take care. Good seeing you.